Man United have turned their attention to signing a centre-back, and they're talking about Varane. Man United want to sign Varane from Real Madrid for about 50 million. Now, I will say we need to do whatever it takes to get that deal over the line, for the simple fact that Varane is the best centre-back that is available right now. If you don't sign Varane, then you're looking at Pau Torres, Koundé, and those sorts of defenders. We need a defender that's better than Lindelof, because Harry Maguire is going to stay. Oli bought Harry Maguire for £80 million. He's not going to bench Harry Maguire. So Lindelof will be the one that's sacrificed. So we need a centre-back that's better than Lindelof. Pau Torres and Koundé are not better than Lindelof. They are at the same level of Lindelof. Koundé maybe has a higher ceiling and can in the future, yes, definitely in the future be better than Lindelof. But right now, he's not. So we need a centre-back that's better than Lindelof, and the only one that's available right now is Rafael Varane. Now guys, I watch a lot of La Liga. I'm also a Barcelona fan, so I watch La Liga. And Varane is not the defender people think he is. People, Man United supporters, Premier League supporters, they don't watch La Liga. They don't know what's happening there. The only thing they know about Varane is when they see Varane playing in Champions League finals. When they see Varane playing next to Sergio Ramos. When they see Varane's CV that he won everything in the game, World Cup, Champions League, everything. And so they make their judgments on Varane based off that. But they don't watch Varane on a weekly basis. They don't know what he's doing right now. Right now. Not what he was doing 4 years ago. What he's doing right now. Varane's form from the last 2 years has been very worrying, guys. Very worrying. The minute Sergio Ramos started picking up injuries 2 seasons ago, Varane has looked shaky. Varane has been making mistakes on a continuous basis, and his form for 2 seasons has been poor. Has been poor. I can take you back to when Manchester City played Real Madrid. Varane personally took Real Madrid out that competition. Personally. He gave away an own goal. He gave away a hospital ball to the goalkeeper. He personally took Real Madrid out that tie. Manchester City did not score proper goals. Varane gave them the goals. And from that moment, he has been performing inconsistently, with some of his performances being poor. There's a reason, guys, Real Madrid are not willing to offer him a higher salary. There's a reason Real Madrid are content with Varane leaving. I have Real Madrid friends. Some of my friends are Real Madrid supporters, and I asked them about Varane, and they are content with Varane leaving their club because his form has been inconsistent and poor for 2 seasons. Varane without Sergio Ramos is not the Varane people think he is. He's a different Varane. Varane for majority of his career has been playing alongside Sergio Ramos, who is the greatest defender of his generation and one of the greatest of all time. A true warrior. Varane has been playing next to that guy. Varane is not a leader. He's not an organizer. He's not dominant. He relies on Sergio Ramos to be dominant. He relies on Sergio Ramos to be the leader. He relies on Sergio Ramos to go into the duels and fight with players and make sliding tackles. He relies on Sergio Ramos to do that. Varane is a very elegant defender. He'll come and he'll sweep the ball off your feet like you'll never know it was there. Elegant defender. He doesn't like getting into duels. He doesn't like getting into tussles. You can beat him in the air. He's not physically strong as well. He's not dominant. He's not a leader. You just have to look at the campaign that he just had for France. His best game was against Germany. Paul Pogba was man of the match and Varane was probably behind him. Outstanding performance from Varane. They went and played Switzerland in a round of 16. France got knocked out. Varane was shambolic in that game. The second goal was Varane's fault. Varane could not even get up for the header. He lost the header to a Switzerland player. It was his duel that he needed to win. He lost that duel. The third goal that Switzerland scored, Paul Pogba lost the ball. Varane could not organize defense. Varane was about 14 meters away from Kimpembe. As a centre-back, you need to be as close to your centre-back as possible. And you need to, as the more experienced centre-back that has won Champions Leagues, you need to organize your line and make sure everyone is in a straight line. The defense in that game was shambolic, and Varane is the leader of the defense. As I say, he's not an organizer and he's not a leader. Varane has been playing alongside Sergio Ramos, as I said, one of the greatest of all time, the greatest centre-back of his generation. Now, I'm not saying Varane is a world-class player. He's a world-class player, but he's not the player you think he is. People say Varane is fast, and we need a fast centre-back. And I agree, we need a fast centre-back because Harry Maguire runs like he's running backwards. Varane still is okay with his speed. He's no longer fast. He's no longer that fast Varane of 4 or 5 years ago. Varane 4 or 5 years ago was the quickest and fastest centre-back in Europe. No attacker could beat him in a foot race. No attacker. He was like lightning. The boy was quick. From that time, he's got injuries, an accumulation of games. He's now 28 years old and he's not the same fast, quick Varane that he was before. People can beat him for pace right now. And that's what you will see. Now, I'm just highlighting these flaws of Varane to show you that people think he is this player that he is not. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but he's not the player that people think he is. He was playing alongside Sergio Ramos. As a centre-back, the partner that you play with is everything. He makes or breaks you. We've seen that with Harry Maguire. Whoever plays alongside Harry Maguire breaks them. I'm sorry to say. He doesn't get the best out of them. But your fellow centre-back that you play alongside makes or breaks you. Look at Virgil van Dijk. No matter who plays alongside Virgil van Dijk, he makes them look world-class. Ruben Diaz has made John Stones look world-class because Ruben Diaz is world-class. Your fellow centre-back can either elevate you or lower you. And that's the results with Varane. He was playing alongside one of the greatest of all time, Sergio Ramos, has elevated Varane's game. But guys, in saying all this, Varane is the best option that is available for United right now. We need to go and make that deal happen. And a window of Jadon Sancho and Varane, for me, that's a good enough window. I don't expect Man United to be signing DMs because we're not linked with any midfielder. That's my verdict on Varane, guys. Let's go and get the deal done. He's the best option that's available. Peace.